Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, boys. Chaos. Someone actually like hit me up and said they had a good team that they wanted me to try, and this is it. The first 3 units are what he had. The last unit is like unit for CC. That king is probably my best choice. I didn't really have anyone else to put as my backline, so I just used him. So that's all we basically need. This team is so freaking crazy. At first, it was not really popping off for me, but then I don't know what happened. Homie just kicked it into a gear and just started murking everyone. Also, I hope you paid attention to my points I'm starting at, because trust me, it's about to shoot up really high, because we played PvP for like 2.5 hours in stream yesterday, and we did quite a bit of matches. Unlike my first day, I actually was using Gelda. My first day before resets. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did like 14 matches in an hour and a half on reset day with using Gelda. Her matches take like 10 minutes long. So I'm actually like appreciative. Zeldris just destroys her, gets her straight out, so we don't need to go through that. No risk of like having her sticking around for forever, okay? That's an insanely good thing. But yeah, I was using her. We were getting good wins, but the matches, we can't be playing 10-minute matches almost every game. It's not fun. It draws you out. It's taking way too much time, and then it comes down to like a 1v1 for like 5 minutes. That's not where I would like to have PvP, especially if it's chaos and you need to play a boatload of matches to get basically anywhere, right? So Zeldris, I think, is like a good option. He's quick, he does damage. Basic glass cannon builds is either you lose or the opponent loses in like 4 turns. Pretty quick. If you don't kill, you lose. That's all it is. There are a few like good glass cannon teams running around, but there are some also that's just their turn ones are not really good. And for me, that's amazing, because Zeldris, all he needs, if they can't kill me in turn 1, I kill them on my turn 1, which is pretty good. And you'll see Zeldris is like not holding back whatsoever, bro. This man comes with all the smoke. And our team is probably like my more preferred team. The human teams preferred, because I actually just kill them off super easily. Like Zeldris just eats through human teams. One thing I think I have like a lot of problems with while I was running this team was RNG, card RNG. I would say Zeldris does have like negative card RNG while I'm playing this. Negative. Like there are times where we would get like a level 2 like on first draw, but there are times like I wouldn't pull a card for him for like 3 turns, or at least I pull 1 card in like every single turn. We're gonna get 1 card, and like people are gonna get like level 3s when they're fighting me, or like my other units are just pulling all the cards over and over and over. It happened a lot. But yeah, thank God like he plays through faster. As long as you get his cards, the matches go insanely quick. Like him opposed to Gelda is so much better. Just getting through these matches fast, that's what you would like to see, right? Because you don't want to have to go through like long matches when you gotta play like a few hundred of this, you know? Also, like the team that actually claps me the quickest as well is a Roxy team. It's like Roxy, Shin, and another Catastrophe. And I get wiped in turn 1. Pretty much. There's a few teams that like can't out-tank the Zeldris, but for the most part, as long as like you get decent card RNG, if you get a pick on turn 1, I'm fine. I'm basically fine. Homie just goes through and just wrecks everyone. Also, I had bought a lot of tickets like throughout the last week because I wasn't really like grinding the game because the game didn't have much to grind anyway. So yeah, I was just buying tickets and like waiting for chaos to drop. Then actually having to play with Gelda and basically not even making a dent in the tickets. We were making like good progress in points, but I can't get through that amount of tickets. It'll take me like hours and hours. Like I think I went through like 30 matches in the span of like the same hour that we would have had to go through with Gelda. Like, imagine you're gonna play 6 matches in an hour. That's crazy. As opposed to him, you can go through 5 times as many matches. That's insane. Like, if you get people instantly forfeiting, you do so many more matches. And also, like, while playing this, I do... Like, there are times I literally just face, like, higher CC opponents and they just destroy me easily. Like, you'll see, there's this one dude, I kept fighting him over and over. He's like a gatekeeper. Every time I get, like, a win streak going, he just comes in and destroys me. Every single time. I think I fought him, like 4 or 5 times last night alone. But at least, like, he's really high in the ranks, so I don't lose a lot of points from him. Every time I lose him, I lose, like, 2 points, 5 points. That's it. So I don't really mind it. But for the most part, if I'm fighting any other basic teams, that's not a turn 1 wipe for me, I can win. I can't guarantee that for, like, any non-DPS teams, though. Like, the slow starting up teams, if they don't kill me turn 1, I get a huge bit of damage just coming in on their turn, on my turn 1. So yeah, it's basically like farming PvP. The amount of matches I went through with this dude, I basically just farmed PvP. And how the matches were like really fast, it was nice because you can just like play 2 turns maximum, right? On like quite a few of the matches and just go through, continue the run. Or you just lose and you continue playing PvP. As opposed to Gelda's matches, it's like you can win or you can lose, but either way, the match is going to take you 10 minutes, you know? You don't want that. That's not what you want to, like, play Chaos. When playing Chaos, a lot of the people, they probably going to have, like, a team similar to mine, where it's, like, one main unit. And once you kill that unit, the teams, it becomes kind of stale. They don't have a lot of DPS. They don't have a lot of plays they can do to just wipe your team or get like a certain kill fast enough. So with Zeldris, as long as I can get that kill quickly, I'm pretty much guaranteeing I can win. Even if he doesn't get card draw for like 2 turns after, I can still maybe flush out a win. And I have had that happen. Like, I would kill someone's unit turn 1, and for maybe 2 turns after, I would not even get a Zeldris card. It just won't happen. And at that point, it's just like both teams are just thrashing into each other until I get another Zeldris card, which is up to RNG, basically, you know? But yeah, for the most part, if I get OCC'd by just Arthur teams, I think we're fine. He can't kill Zeldris turn 1, which is the important thing. The Roxy team, that's the part that scares me. Also, fairies can be a problem because King can literally just nuke your team and it'll be Zeldris with 1 unit, and if you don't kill King in your 1 turn, it's just over. But yeah, there's a comeback possibility with the fairy team, but it's minuscule, it's tiny. It may or may not happen. I think with him performing so good, they're probably going to raise his points, definitely, because he's really strong. He is actually really strong. They're probably going to raise his points a little bit. But one thing I don't like what's just happening for the current Chaos mode is, like, Fairy Team. Fairy Team's not going away. It's been around for, like, quite a bit of time and not really getting affected by points. They're just always there. Trust me, if I could build a fairy team, I would. Because easy points is easy points at the end of the day. But yeah, I would if I could, but I just can't. But I feel like they never get touched. Any other like fun or memeable team that you're using, they actually just raise points for certain like units that I think they could be nerfing. Like they could be raising points for stronger teams. Like especially if like a team has already been played or been used for like 2-3 days. Like you would think they just be out of rotation, but for some reason the fairies is just forever around, man. It's kind of annoying. I think they're just around for too long. If they're here for 2 days, okay. Take them out of the rotation, let something else be prevalent. Let other teams thrive. Not only fairy teams, you see? That's why I like Zeldris, because I don't really main Zeldris anywhere in any PvP. It's obscure, he's fun, it's quick matches, big damage, everything you like to see when you're playing PvP, right? It's quick and fast wins. Very nice stuff. Before in last chaos, I would be using Eskunar a lot of the times. I used Eskunar for most of my push in the previous chaos mode, but in this chaos, I feel like he gets no love. Like you see 1 or 2 units, but if you don't have specific units to run with him that has good CC and does specific things to like buff him up or get him as tanky, it's just over because the current units with Gelda being here in fairies, it's too strong. It's really, really strong. But yeah, I do end up pushing quite a bit in just one day by just getting through all the stamina because I didn't even think I'd be able to get through this much stamina. The matches were just that quick. Honestly, I'm actually pretty happy with the outcome. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Used to be so simple. Haven't got a clue as to why the world is filled with lies. But then again, we're sinful, 'cause we keep the truth to ourselves.